Jest godzina 7 rano, my jesteśmy w Dundalk, jest to miejscowość niedaleko granicy pomiędzy Irlandią a Irlandią Północną. I jeszcze tylko śniadanko o godzinie 8 rano, a następnie wybieramy się do Belfastu, do Muzeum Titanica. Na terytorium północnej Irlandii. Zostało chyba 70 km do Belfastu.
Skręć w prawo na rozwidleniu.
Co się nie znasz,
Za pół mili skręć w lewo.
Połącz. Dyskutuje, co nie? No tu mówię ci skręć w prawo. Jakbyś nie wie, wcześniej bym sobie nie zobaczył, gdzie mam jechać, to bym pewnie pojechał na tej krzyżówce w prawo. Co absolutnie nie trzeba było. Nie zawsze to mają dograne tak do końca. To jest Titanic, dobra?
No już widzieliśmy Titanica, możemy wracać.
Tak jest. Z jednym kominem, gdzie reszta?
I kominował się.
Jest.
Okej.
If not, more people upstairs in the forest. Again, you can structure 33 legs in which is built in scaffolding frames, bring works materials up to the Titanic. This replica legs in a quarter of the actual height. So the real structures are 4 times taller than this. Double the height of this whole building outside. 1911 is no health and safety at this point. You're up there.
Everybody, let's end the work.
Right, czasem już gorączka boli.
Then my brothers after me. You could hear the noise from where we lived, but nothing prepared you for the size of the place. They put me to work on 401. That's what we called her. We used to be the largest passenger ship in the world, but we didn't call her Titanic then. I was there from the beginning. I watched the ship race lay the keel blocks. They set big wooden blocks on the slip rail to start with. Then the keel is coupled to it like a backbone, and the frames attached throughout like a skeleton. Workshops everywhere. It took weeks to find your way around. There'd be workshops for every trade you ever heard of. Painters, sailmakers, coppersmiths, boiler makers, cabinet makers, I even learned a bit about French policy off them. Harland&Wolff is a fine place to work, but dangerous. Every ship costs a life, and there'd be lots of injuries besides. I was in the engine works for a while. Very well equipped it was. That's where we built the triple expansion engines. 2 of them, each as high as a 3-story house. I worked in the frame bending shop. You'd heat steel beams in the furnace, then hit them onto slabs of cast iron and hammer them curved. It was skilled work. You had to bend them more than you needed because the frame straightened out a little when it cooled. The shell plates that made up the hull weighed up to 4.5 tons. They were taller than the da. The plates were overlapped on the edges. Some were raised, one after another. We called it clincher. One of the foremen told me years ago, that's how you built steel ships. I worked as a heater boy. You had to heat the rivets on a wee plate. You pumped the bellows till the rivet was white hot. Then you get a hold of it with your tongs and throw it up to the catcher. And he put it in the hole in the plate with the holder up. There were 2 of us on the other side of the plate with the holder up. We had to hammer the rivet so it filled the hole before it turned dull red. The double bottom. That's a wee space we called the tanks, made up of steel plates. The rest of the rivet squad all had to fit into that gap. One of the foremen would check each rivet with a special hammer. If it made a ringing sound, we'd have to get back and chase it out after work. I'd get scared working down in that double bottom. You only had candles for light. And the constant hammering against the shell plates. You could hear it all over Belfast. Some of those boys ended up stone deaf, so they did. We were paid 31 bob a week. The heater boy and catcher got 16 bob. But we all worked the same 54 hours. The upper deck was steel too, and part of the strength of the ship. There's no straight lines on a ship, and when you look down the weather deck, you can see the shear of the hull, but stopped her flexing at sea. The stern frame had to be strong enough to take the rudder turning in heavy seas. You'd have all these timbers and guy wires to steady the frame, and men scurrying around like ants underneath. When we came to launch day, I was torn between pride and fear. The standing ways were coated in tallow, train oil and soft soap, so the ship would slide when they shifted her weight off the blocks. That was the most dangerous part. When the shipwrights were knocking away the last props, they were under compression, you see, and the sliding ways would be released by the hydraulic trigger. 100,000 people watched the launch. Some paid a bob to sit in the reserved seating. There were extra trams laid on. Then we all went off to the pub to wish her well. You were proud to be an island man that day. And Titanic was the pride of Belfast.
Tam z dołu przyszliśmy.
Before she could be handed over, Titanic had to undergo 6 trials. On the 2nd of April 1912, she carried out a series of maneuvers in open water under the watchful eye of Board Inspector Francis Grant. Then, at 8 p.m.
klasa.
Yourself downstairs for the rest of the trip. This is White Star Line. Lane, all set. Then attend to the promenade doors, if you please. This way. That's 30 minutes before service. Pose yourself that way.
Ciebie uczyli kapitała, kiedy
Just before going to my sleep, there was a bump. As I turned the handle of my room, there was another bump. As I got into my room, there was a third bump. So there was pushes, but nothing very violent. And I slipped on a coat over my right set evening dress. My stick behind the door leading to the promenade deck. And as I got out on the promenade,
serious and feeling none too pleased. Then he said, the water's up left deck in the mail room.
It was about midnight, it may seem, when this lifeboat was being released from the davit. It overturned and all in it were drowned. Naturally, I was very frightened by this time, and I went quickly to the other side. The last boat was being filled, and I was the last one to get onto it.
And left from the boat deck 3 or 4 decks down. Frankly, I'm never likely to forget the sight of that cold, greenish water creeping step by step up that stairway.
The ship was now sinking fast.
Sonar.
told me all about Chicago, and I know that I shall like it much better than I do Ireland.
Ja bym pod tym modelem nie przechodził. Stawiamy mi się pod takim loty.
Długość Titanica była mniej więcej od tamtego budynku do tego miejsca, gdzie jesteśmy. To jest jak gdyby zrobione, o, tu jest to oświetlenie takie, to jest rufa Titanica. A tam na tym placyku, tu gdzie te ławeczki, widać właśnie obrysy kominów, łodzi ratunkowych i samego kadłuba. Dwudniowa eskapada dobiegła końca. Z Waterford poprzez Newgrange do Belfastu, z Belfastu z kolei powrotna droga do Carlow i z Carlow pociągiem do Waterford. Było fajnie i ciężko.